Historically, those sports with Olympic or international status have received the most federal funding.
Performance has a considerable amount of influence with respect to the current system. Finishing top 8 certainly has a tremendous impact on the degree of funding that you can expect to receive from the current federal system. Finishing the medals is obviously then even better.
But times are changing, and so is the allocation of funds. National sports organizations are already dealing with cuts in federal funding and will likely lose another $4 million over the next 5 years. The best way to make up for that shortfall is to attract corporate sponsorship.
Corporate sponsors are always very important to us. The International Federation has allowed, over the past few years, for commercial sponsorship, a small logo on the leotards or the singlets of the competitive athletes. So that is an avenue that we can look at, and we are looking at. We have had that in the past.
Attracting sponsors will be tougher for some associations. For example, gymnastics depends on federal money for 60% of its revenue. A large corporate plan has never been a priority. But in curling, it's 20%. It's had to seek out corporate support to make ends meet for years now.
You know, a business approach to marketing and packaging your properties and how you take those to corporate partners or potential corporate partners, what you do with the revenue, how you reinvest it into making your product and your properties bigger and better and more appealing to other corporations. That's all things that I think have to come into the mix.
The concern is those sports which haven't had a lot to do with the private sector could lose out simply because they're newcomers to the game. The money is out there, but just like the federal funding process, the sponsors tend to lean to the proven winners.